September 1st, 1989. Dear Diary, I believe I'm a good person. You know, I think that there's good in everyone, but here we are. First day of senior year. And I look around at these kids that I've known all my life and I ask myself, what happened?
Freak, slut, burnout, bug eyes, poser, lord-ass.
We were so tiny, happy and shiny, playing tag and getting chased.
Freak, slut, loser, short bus.
Hello? Oh my god, my voice. Hello?
Cookies,
Oh. Oh.
we got bigger, that was the trigger, like the Huns in
Oh. Oh.
Sorry. Welcome to
Hello?
high school. This ain't no high school.
Hey! How's it going?
And count the days we're
What's poppin'? I'm here to rest, chill, and relax with Taiga and friends. Hell yeah! I have a theory for you guys. So we're gonna relax to this theory, okay? This might be a little controversial. Might be a bit of a controversial theory. But it's something I want to discuss because oh no. it's a Hunter x Hunter theory, if it makes you any more confident. It's a theory for Hunter x Hunter. Because I love Hunter x Hunter. You guys know I love talking about Hunter x Hunter, okay? Oh, thank God. Yeah, it's not like a political
I hope
theory,
you're
okay?
all
Don't
right.
worry. It might get political, but we'll see. I got rejected. Well, I'll never reject you, Viabel. I'm here for you, okay?
wake from this coma.
I love Hunter x Hunter stuff. I love Hunter x Hunter stuff too. I think there's a lot to think about. And this is about a character that I kind of like immediately wrote off without thinking about it too hard. But then I heard like, I was literally like on a Reddit thread the other night that was talking about the thing. And I was like, well, obviously it's this, right? And then I started reading some of the arguments and I was like,
Sweeney, third year as
you know,
we're in eighth year of
that makes sense. They're making sense. They're speaking facts, you know? And then I started theory crafting like my own a little bit, you know, about expanding on it. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. Wait, I haven't finished the ant arc? Okay, well, this theory does concern a character that shows up after the ant arc, but I don't know if I would consider it explicitly spoilers either. I mean, it's kind of spoilers, so maybe like you'd want to go finish the show, but why are you tan? Well,
friends since diapers.
diapers?
For movie night? Yeah, you're on Jiffy Pop detail. I rented the
Sorry, what were we talking about?
Again? Wait, don't you have it memorized?
Oh yeah, not on that arc. I barely. Yeah, no. This is a character from the this is about a character. Oh, I mean, I'll wait until we get more people. We're 3 minutes into the goddamn stream before I start theory crafting. I've been good. I just woke up actually. My day's not been good. I don't know. Okay, did anyone like experience like some crazy issues with Discord the other night? Cause
Right now.
I'm sorry. You're actually talking to me?
I don't know. I was getting like crazy. Like I was watching some Law and Order last night. Have you guys ever seen that? Watched a lot of that? I don't know. Ryohi was showing it to me, and Momiji were showing it to me. And I've never really watched it before, but it's really good. The episodes are like really good. It's a really cute show. I don't know. Yeah, my Discord wasn't loading well, so it wasn't just me. Okay, because I was crazy. I was lagging the entire time, and I was like, is this a me thing? But nobody else was having any issues, so I don't know. Law and Order, I ain't watched it in years. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I watched. They like. There's so many cameos from different actors on there. I saw an episode with Matthew Lillard in it, and he was great. He's so cute. Young Matthew Lillard is such a cutie pie. Like he's just such a dorky little guy. I don't know. I love Matthew Lillard. And he needs to get more roles where he's able to be like a dorky little man. Even now that he's older. Which Law and Order? There's like 4. I don't know. Law and Order, like SVU or something. I don't know. Matthew Lillard can have me. Yeah, no, yeah. I would let Matthew Lillard fuck me to death on like a bed of nails. Anything for him. But yeah, no, it was really good. And there was another episode. Like there's tons of. I saw there was an episode with like a really young Ezra Miller from like 2005. Like he was a little kid. He wasn't like a weirdo. He wasn't the Flash yet. And there was another episode, you know the lady, I don't know if you guys have kept up with like Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but in the final episode of the newest season, Frank hooks up with like a new woman. And that woman was in one of the older episodes of the SVU that we watched. And she had the same voice and kind of character. It was really funny to see her. So yeah, it was a really good show, but my Discord was lagging the whole time. Hey Taiga, this is my second stream of yours. Thank you, Coney, the femme. Welcome to stream. I hope you have a good time. I'm stuck finishing the time I got reincarnated as a slime or Hunter x Hunter. You should finish Hunter x Hunter if you're that close to it, you know? If you're that close to finishing Hunter x Hunter, I think you should just finish Hunter x Hunter. Also, I need to hydrate. Remind me to hydrate, guys, because my throat be tired. My throat be a little tired. My voice hasn't been doing what I want. I think I've been pushing my voice too hard lately. But yeah, I have a theory, okay? And again, I think this is gonna be a bit of a controversial theory, okay? But I'm gonna discuss it anyway. I'm gonna discuss it anyway.
You right, Tempest, started a new hype train.
Thank you for the kin then. Thank you for the prime. How's it going? Welcome to stream. What did you do with your voice? I don't really see okay, I'm just like talking and then my voice will crack. Like I just get like it feels with like fluid and then like and then I have to cough. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need another hit of my inhaler. Hold on. You have asthma? No, I just have a really bad cough. So I'm trying my best. Big vape, yeah. I gotta take a hit off my vape. Also, have you guys seen the musical Heathers? I
PJ
watched it
sold
recently.
100
It was really good.
bingos, has a fairy, a game fairy.
Do to them. You know what I need? I think I might need food or stoner cough. I don't smoke. I might need food in my stomach. I'll have an apple pie. You guys don't mind, right? You guys want to eat some apple pie with me? Dude, can you please say the theory anyway? Okay, sorry. The theory I have, it regards a character, Aluka. You guys are familiar with Aluka, right? And again, this might wrestle some jimmies, okay? This might be a little controversial, but if you're not familiar, plug your ears, or if you don't care, don't plug your ears. Okay. Say the theory 10 minutes from now. Okay, the theory is. You ready? What if? Okay, you guys are familiar with the scene with Aluka. Okay, if you didn't watch the show, you're not familiar. But there's a scene with Aluka in the show where basically all of the butlers and extended family of
Inky was gifted 25 subscriptions.
Incubus, thank you for the 25 gun subs. You're the best. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for delaying. Thank you for delaying my theory talk even more. We're never hearing the theory. Okay, it's less of a theory. It's less of something I came up with and more something I realized like it is more up for debate than I initially thought. But basically, Aluka and her entire extended family all refer to Aluka with male pronouns. Okay, this includes the butlers and mainly like I don't think we ever like definitely Illamy. I don't think we ever hear any other characters refer to them like I don't know about like, Calico, right? Calico never really
Gives you
refers.
a wet sloppy kiss. Why are you brown, BTW?
Oh my god, shut up. Okay, so basically Alico's entire extended family refers to them as with male pronouns. Okay, the butlers, guys. Okay, they refer to him with like Bochan or like young master, male pronouns. Okay, and even Illamy does it as well. And so I assume most of the other extended family, like Silva, for example, and the mother, Kikyo, is that her name? As for Miliki and Kaluto, it's not really confirmed. I don't think Miliki and Kaluto ever really interact with Aluka in that way, so I don't think maybe Miliki. Kaluto definitely never says shit about Aluka. Point is, they all refer to her with male pronouns, okay? And there's a scene where Killua explicitly corrects one of the butlers, saying like Aluka's a girl, so you need to bring girl butlers because Aluka's a girl, basically, okay? Now, a very popular interpretation of that scene, and one that is not entirely invalid, is that Aluka is trans, okay? Which is like a sensible thing, but it's under the assumption, it occurred to me, it's not canon, right? It is not canon that Alika is trans. And my theory is like, what if Alika is just a biological girl? Okay? Now hear me out. I wish Taiga were my butler. I would be the worst butler ever. I would be the worst butler ever. So that's the theory. That's my theory, okay? What if like Alika isn't trans and they are just like a biological girl? Hunter x Hunter schizo slop? What the fuck? What is the theory crazy? Why is that theory crazy? Well, the theory is crazy because the trans interpretation it's very popular interpretation. It's not a crazy theory or anything. This isn't breaking new ground. But like I always like read it as that because I was under the assumption I just kind of made the assumption that Alika, well, that all of the Zoldyck children were just boys. I just made that assumption. But it occurred to me after reading a thread that like that is not confirmed. Like, Alika very well could just literally be a girl. So Killua correcting the gender and insisting upon having other female butlers to help Alika could literally just be because Alika is literally a girl, right? I know, pretty groundbreaking stuff. Okay, but like, okay, and the reason this recontextualizes a lot is because, like, again, a lot of people do go around being like, oh my god, Alika's canonically trans, but like, technically it's not canon. We do not know Alika's biological gender. But I think this new theory, I think this might make more sense than Alika being trans. And the reason for that is because, okay, if Alika is trans, right, the interpretation would be that the entire extended family must be transphobic, and that's why they're misgendering Alika, right? But I feel like that theory kind of falls apart when you look at a character like Kaluto, another sibling of the Zoldyck family, who the family has utterly no issues with presenting entirely female, right? So if the entire family is transphobic, why is Kaluto cool, right? Why is Kaluto allowed to cross-dress or like whatever, or like do whatever, right? They have no issue with the way Kaluto identifies, only Alika. So that's kind of where the theory of them being trans like almost falls apart for me. You know what I mean? Unless they're only transphobic in the sense that they refuse to use female pronouns specifically, but they're okay with their kids like dressing in girly dresses and panties and shit. What do you guys think? Okay, what do you guys think? That's my theory. I can expand more upon this. Because the Zoldyck family also has like a lot of inspiration from like Chinese mythology, not mythology, but like tradition. Like if you look at Zeno Zoldyck, right? He's got like, you know, super Chinese vibes. And it's definitely a thing in China where like male offspring heirs are preferred, right? They don't want daughters at all. So it's very possible that like, okay, so I guess my real theory is that like, all of their kids were boys until Alika, where they got a girl, and then on top of Alika being combined with Nanika, they kind of just like, I don't know, forced them to identify as a boy, maybe more so, or maybe like they just use male pronouns for all their kids, period. Because like the Cockeen princes from the newest arc of Hunter x Hunter, despite all 14 children not all being boys, they're all referred to with the title of prince, right? So misogyny instead of trans misogyny. Yes, exactly. Misogyny instead of trans misogyny. That's exactly what my theory is. Because it's like a very popular thing, even in Japanese society, right? Like male offspring were always preferred, and I think it almost makes more sense that this might be what Togashi is tackling with this character, as opposed to them being trans. But it's not confirmed one way or the other. We simply don't know if Alika has a dick or not, and until it's confirmed, I think it could go either way. I think it's like 50-50. It could be like they could be trans, or they could be, you know, just like a girl. They could just literally be born a girl, you know? I mean, nice theory considering they feel like royalty type family. Yeah. I guess we'll never know. We really probably will never know because like these characters are kind of like not in the show right now or not in like the manga right now. So it's probably not something we'll ever really find out. Isn't that just transphobia? No, it's a little different. It's just a little different. I mean, like it's like a similar vein, but yeah. It's a little different. So my theory is because it really doesn't make sense in my mind that the entire family would be transphobic, and I think that's more speculative to like label everybody in that family as like transphobes than it would be to be like they just didn't want any female offspring, and they forced them all to like use male pronouns because they're a family of assassins, right? That's very traditional. You know, and the woman's role in that family might also just be very traditional. So what do you think? What do you guys think of my theory? What do you guys think? Go Occam's razor with it? What does that mean? It's a valid theory? It is a valid theory, right? Because either way, like, it's simply not confirmed that Alika is trans. I think you could definitely see it as like a trans allegory. I think it's like definitely a sensible interpretation to some extent. But it really does fall apart for me when you look at like Kaluto, right? And plus, like, if they really didn't want Alika to be a girl at all, right? Why would they even let Alika dress in a girly way? I mean, like, they keep this kid locked away in a fucking basement, and they're buying her like girly dresses and panties and well, I don't know what kind of underwear they're wearing, I suppose. Could be diapers, who knows? But you know, they buy Alika dresses and they buy Alika stuffed animals, and give her this like super girly room. So like, why would they allow Kaluto and Alika to dress this way if the entire family was just transphobic, right? That doesn't make sense to me. Diapers? Well, yeah, I mean, they probably wear diapers, right? Because I didn't see any bathrooms in that little basement that Alika was locked away in, so who knows? But you get where I'm coming from, right? I don't know. I kind of reject, and I don't like the idea of labeling like I could buy like the mother Kikyo is a bit of a schizo, and maybe she's got some fucking issues about her, like how her kids identify. But I could definitely buy it for Illumi, right? I could definitely buy it for Illumi. But what I don't buy is that like Zeno and me, like, I just don't buy like the entire family could possibly all hate Alika for being trans. Not to mention Alika's like the youngest like of the Zoldyck family period anyway, right? Or is Kaluto younger? Because it goes Illumi, Miluki, Killua, Aluka, Kaluto. You get it? Did you guys notice that? Did you guys notice? Oh yeah, did you guys notice that about the Zoldyck children? Ad break, bro. Oops. Better subscribe, bro. Did you guys notice that about the Zoldyck children? Their names go in order. So like, the oldest is Illumi. His name starts with Illumi and ends with me, right? Then the next oldest is Miluki. He starts with the same two letters that Illumi ends with. So it goes Illumi, Miluki, Killua, Aluka, Kaluto. You get it? So they kind of like lead into each other's names. That's my favorite anime family. Me too. I'll let them cook. I'm cooking. My friend is trans bi and he goes through the same thing. He's Puerto Rican and his family has certain views, and LGBT is seen as a bit different in Latin America. He recently got married. Awesome. That's fucking based. Big fun. But yeah, that's kind of my theory, okay? And again, it really does make sense to me because I really don't understand why the Zoldyck family would just be like, oh, we're transphobic. We won't let Alika identify as a girl. But then be like, actually, Kaluto, you could literally present completely as a girl. And that's fine. And we're good with that. And you're also my favorite child. You know, you're also one of my favorite kids. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me, you know? So that's where the trans theory kind of falls apart for me. I still think it's like a valid and sensible reading. Like, I think it can be seen. Like, I think the subtext still all works around Alika being trans. But I also think sexism might be like just not an easier, but like, you know, a more sensible theme to kind of tie into the dynamic of that family. You know what I mean? Because I think you have to do a lot of speculation to explain like exactly how the family could, you know, justify their treatment of Alika. It's also possible, and here's my other theory, that Aluka is a girl, Nanika is a boy, or like an it, or like a something, you know what I mean? So it's like, it might just be that, or I don't know, I really do think they just like refer to all their kids as like he, him, because like they just want male offspring, right? I think it might be a trans, or like just a misogyny thing, you know? It also doesn't make sense to me that like if their goal was to like dehumanize Aluka in general, would they not refer to them as it, not him? You know what I mean? Why would they refer to them in the same way that they refer to all of their other children, even the ones who do cross-dress, like Kaluto, you know? So I don't know. That's my theory. That's my theory, is that Alika
Cheer 100.
might not be trans. Which I guess is less of a theory and more of like a, like, cause like, I think there's plenty of people who already like interpret it that way, you know? I don't think everybody was like, oh, they're trans, you know? At least like based on this Reddit that I read. Ziggy Stuffy, thank you for the 5 to 1 gift subs. And thank you for the 100 bits as well. And Airmage, thank you for the 100 bits. Sorry for telling you to shut up. It feels like a family sexism. To me, it feels more like a family sexism thing, but I think it'd be read as both. I think it'd be
Ziggy
definitely be
Stuffy
interpreted
gifted
as
5
both, like,
subscriptions.
as long as you're honest about it.
Hello,
As long as we
sir.
acknowledge that it's probably not confirmed one way or the other. Because I was looking up on Reddit about like Alika's gender, and there's definitely like, there are a lot of theories that they're trans, and a lot of people were like, they're canonically trans. I'm like, well, no, they're not canonically trans. They're canonically a girl. What genitals they have has never been confirmed and will probably never be confirmed. So we definitely can't say like they're canon one way or the other. All we know is that they're a girl. Does that make sense? Are we all on the same page here? Does it matter, TBH? In what sense? I think it does matter because Togashi calls attention to it within the story.
Incubus gifted 140 subscriptions.
140? Incubus, thank you so much for the 142 on gift subs. That's fucking insane. What the fuck? Save your money, dude. That's crazy. Are you sure? Are you sure you have money for that? That's insane. That's insane.
Hello, sinner.
I'm a dead girl walking. Oh, I'm a dead girl walking. But yeah, that's insane. Incubus, you're insane. You're fucking insane. Thank you so much. Are you sure? You're sure you got this, right? Like that's a lot. That's like a lot. That's like a lot. I'm a dead girl walking. Tonight I'm yours. I'm a dead girl walking. Ow. I'm a dead girl walking. You know. Oh. I'm a dead girl walking. This reminds me of the way people with disabilities, specifically neurodivergent people, are seen differently. I'm personally on the spectrum, and even though I'm heavily impacted, I'm still in the minority. I'm also part of the LGBT community and gender fluid. I've had experiences where I've been seen differently. Yeah. I get that. I definitely get that. There's also that theory that, like, the reason they refer to Alika with male pronouns is because, like, Nanika is inside them. But the only problem with this theory is that the butlers referred to Alika with male pronouns before anybody other than Killua knew about Nanika. So that's kind of where, like, because in flashbacks, like, they were always referred to with male pronouns. So that makes me think this was more of just, like, a thing with, like, in the family dynamics where they just wanted male offspring. And they may have, like, forced Alika into that kind of role. And then once they did find out about Nanika, you know, like, they obviously don't even view Nanika, like, Alika as human, you know what I mean? So I think it's a misogyny thing. I think it's more of, like, a misogyny thing. And I think that's also, like, a lot more forgivable to an extent.
Hi, did anyone tell you you're cute?
I mean, not really,
Love
but, like...
to take this chance to say you are so cute.
Thank you. Thank you for calling me cute. Pronoun confusion, yeah. I think it's, or not that it's more forgivable, for example, but like, to say, because like, I think, you know, you could argue sexism is just as bad or worse, but like, I think it's more understandable for like, these kind of characters, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? What the fuck? There we go. I also kiss boys with my tongue. But like, you know, for characters like these, like Silva especially, does Silva not come off more as like the I don't respect women type as opposed to like I fucking hate trans people type? You know what I mean? Because I think that like the second one's a bit of a stretch. It's a lot of speculation. Whereas like characters like that, I could definitely see being written as sexist, and it would probably like work into the plot a lot better. You know what I mean? I also think it's less of a
Sure,
character
100
assassination.
Ikio
You
bus
know?
stinky.
Because I think people view transphobia as something like that's like really unforgivable, but I think they view sexism more as something that's like, oh well, that's just my dad, he's old, you know. So that's why I kind of think it would fit Silva better. They kind of seem like a family of people who might not respect women too much, you know. Not in like a really bad sense, but just in that like, yeah, I want sons, you know, because that would tie into like classic like, you know, like Silva wasn't sexist when he met Kurapika. Kurapika's a guy. I don't think he's sexist in the sense that like, oh, I won't work with women, but I think he probably wants sons, you know? Because it just makes more sense with like, with Chinese and Japanese culture, especially like in the time Togashi probably grew up with, especially Chinese, right? Like Chinese, like they want sons, right? They only want sons. Women are like seen as like they will abort a woman, they will kill a daughter if they think they're gonna have one. So you know. And then like classic in like the you know what's the newest what do you call it, the Japanese, oh god, Silent Hill F. That was all about like, you know, sexism and shit. So it's not like Japan hasn't had their own issues with that stuff. So I just think it's a more sensible topic for them to touch on, you know, than like, you know, subtly implying the entire family is like transphobic, I guess, you know. That's my theory. That's my theory. What do you guys think? Hardwell, thank you for the jibbles over 20 as well. Depends, since Silva's inspiration is Yajiro Hanma from Baki, and Yajiro views everyone as woman. Exactly. Well, what? I don't think that applies. Regardless of inspiration, I don't think they're written the same. I guess I haven't watched Baki though. I'm also assuming a lot about like Silva, but I'm just saying like it just makes more sense conceptually that like a traditional Chinese family would prioritize sons to carry on the legacy of their assassin group, and then just marry more women and to have offspring, as opposed to like they probably just wouldn't want daughters, right? So they'd force Aluka to like, you know, they'd call Aluka a guy. They'd call all of them a guy, regardless of how they dress. They call Kaluto a guy, despite how, you know, he dresses. You think the slave trade had exotic people who were just... What are you fucking asking me? What are you fucking saying to me? A dumb theory, but I think that girls are like ashamed... What? What are you guys saying to me? Sorry, like what the fuck? A negativity, and they found out about the wish-granting spirit thingy. Forgot the name. It's two girls. I'm having a stroke reading what you just typed. I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know what either of you are trying to say. Take your time. Use commas, apostrophes. How dare a woman be the heir to the family type thing. Yeah, that's what I think it might be. But then that kind of doesn't explain like... But again, if they didn't want women, why let them dress like women? So like, I still have questions regarding like, if they don't want girls at all, why let Kaluto dress like one? So that's kind of what, you know, where I still got hung up on, you know. But if Kaluto was the youngest, it might be possible that like, well, and this is all speculation at this point, right? Like this is really all speculation. But like, maybe they only wanted their last kid to be a girl, and then the mother forces Kaluto to dress the way they dress. Have you ever thought about that? Because like when we first meet Kaluto and the mother Kikyo, they're like that, you know, like she is very controlling over Kaluto. So it's very possible maybe like the schizo, and she's fucking schizo, she's crazy, like she is fucking insane. So maybe it's possible like she's forcing that one to dress that way, and they just didn't want Aluka to be a girl. Could be something like that. Question for Taiga, if you could change one thing about Hunter x Hunter, what would it be? I would like rewrite Palm's role in the Chimera Ant arc. I hate her character. I hate her character when it's initially introduced. I like her near the latter half of Chimera Ant arc, but like the grudge vibe they were going for with Palm was it felt like such a waste of time and just like really obnoxious, so I didn't like it. So yeah, I would like rewrite her. I would rewrite her introduction into the Chimera Ant arc. I would rewrite her introduction.
Don't make my balls so blue.
Heather.
Don't make my balls so blue.
Open the door.
Oh, also, you know what else I would do? I would change the first episode of Hunter x Hunter so that Kite appears in it. Because that's the problem with Chimera Ant arc, and ultimately is that like in the 2011, if you only watch the 2011 version and Kite shows up, you're probably like, who the fuck is this guy? Why would this retcon this guy into Gon's lore? That doesn't make any sense. It feels very contrived and forced. But like in the manga, Kite appears in the first like volume of the manga. He's in the first page. Like the first scene of the manga in Hunter x Hunter is Kite and Gon's meeting. It's the
BWA.
first thing that happens.
I love just vibing here, not that much of a chatter well sometimes, but hey? How is our lil bro?
I'm okay, Kieran the
Your
Wiggin.
plushie is watching you, RN Oswald. 3 takes, love.
What's your favorite anime? Hunter x Hunter. Kite appears in the original anime early on. He also appears in the 1999. So like, this is my recommendation if you're like getting into Hunter x Hunter. I recommend like, I mean, you can read the manga if you want, and I would recommend you do because it's a great manga. So if you're a manga reader, just read the manga, obviously. But like, you know, let's say you don't like reading manga like most people, you just want to like turn your brain off, sit back, relax, and watch some TV. I would watch the first episode of 1999 Hunter x Hunter, and then just watch all of 2011. And the reason I say that is because like I love 1999 Hunter x Hunter, but the art style, like the art style is the best part about it. And they add a bunch of, unfortunately they add a bunch of filler, non-canon filler, and sometimes that non-canon filler contradicts character arcs that the characters will go through later canonically. It's kind of like an FMAB or like an FMA, in FMA 03, the original FMA adaptation, the one that like doesn't exactly follow the manga first, exactly. They have like an episode where like Edward straight up kills a guy. Like it's episode 3, and he straight up like inadvertently directly kills a guy, and he doesn't react at all. But then there's an episode way later where Edward encounters like the soul bound to a suit of armor, right? And then he accidentally gets one of them killed, and he's super broken up about it because like this is the first time he's ever felt responsible for taking a life. Except in the 03 version, he takes a life in episode 3 because it's a filler episode, it's not canon. And they accidentally had him kill a guy and he doesn't even react. So then when he actually kills a guy later on in the show, it's like, it's a bit of a contradiction. It's a bit of a contradiction, you know? It undermines the character arc unintentionally. So yeah, I hate filler episodes, which is why I'd recommend watching 2011 version first. And then if you really want to, you can go back to 1999 and see what's different, you know? And there's a lot to appreciate about 1999. But I think pacing-wise, 2011 is the more complete like adaptation, like start to finish, even if the animation doesn't always compare, you know? You have to admit young Netero is sick, though. Of course I have to admit that. He is sick. What happened in the Taiga filler episodes? I shit myself and do a backflip. That's it. That's kind of it.
Hello, sinner.
Hello, Sinner. Oh yeah, by the way, did you guys know Del Ernesto, one of our viewers, one of our regulars here, did a cosplay of Taiga, of me. Can you believe it? I might post it to Twitter later, but there's definitely some stuff in the Discord already. Hey, yo, for real? Yeah, for real. I'm gonna post it to Discord or to Twitter, like maybe tomorrow, without like face doxing them, of course, but there's some good ones. I'm actually working on a cosplay of your model right now. Really? Wait, you too? Oh my god, definitely show me when you're done. Yes, done there. Them, Del Ernesto there. Can we get a gift sub for Del Ernesto? Can someone gift a sub to Del Ernesto in chat? That'd be great.
Our
Love is God.
Our love is God.
Our love is God.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Chat,
Filling it with ink lube bullets.
chat. Our love is God.
Granddad scored them in World War II. They contain this powerful.
You and me.
The Nazis used them to fake their own suicide.
Unfortunately, I don't use social media like Twitter for that, so I won't be able to show you. Sorry. Oh, it's okay. What about Discord though? Could you show me on Discord? I mean, you don't have to. I don't want to see your face or anything. You know what I mean? But like, if you get some cool poses or anything like that, or you just want to like put an emoji of your face, I'd love to see. Whatever you're comfortable with. No pressure. But yeah, that's my theory, guys. And I think I don't know. Like I like the interpretation that Alika is like an otokonoko as well. Because that's the other thing, right? Like, Togashi will never has and never will use words like trans or non-binary or like otokonoko unless it's like really plot relevant. He really doesn't like weave it in, you know? It's you can have your headcanons, but like he doesn't use labels like that explicitly, you know? His style of representation is a lot more subtle. At least recently. I think that like back in Yu Yu Hakusho was maybe a little more problematic. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Is it like a sleeveless sweater? Yeah, it is. Do you like it? Here, check out my design. Check out my outfit. Check out my outfit. What do you think?
Ramp, you're just unconscious, right, Ramp? Ramp.
What do you think?
Get off the fence. Get off the damn fence. I don't understand.
Based Yu Yu Hakusho. Sexal.
We're what killed the
Dinosaurs.
We're the asteroid that's over.
Looks great. Aw, thank you.
Dinosaurs will turn to dust.
They'll die because I said they must. Oh. Our love is God.
What the fuck have you done?
I worship you.
We should watch Heathers. There's like a Heathers musical on YouTube that I think we can watch for free. I don't think it'll be copyrighted. It's really good. Have you guys seen it? I love musicals. Our love is God. 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 That's such a fucked up thing to say, but it's kind of hot, isn't it? I don't know. I think I'm really getting into like toxic romance, toxic shit. You know? I'm also working on a gender bent Ellen Jo cosplay. My most recent cosplay was a coach from Just Dance 2025. I'm a guy, by the way. Nice. It's sick. I want to start cosplaying again. I think I want to do like an Astolfo cosplay or something. Something basic. Or like, oh, you know Goro from, I don't know. Goro from Genshin Impact. I would cosplay him too. I like him as well. Astolfo or Goro. Or Venti again. I still have my Venti cosplay. I think I'm definitely gonna do it this year though. Like I'm gonna go to a convention or whatever and just do it. You know? Before it's too late. Before we run out of time. What about Goro from Yakuza? No. No. Goro from MK? No! Goro from Genshin! All you need for Rimuru is a blue wig? Yeah, I guess so. Only did one for Comic-Con in Dublin. It was cold as fuck. Ugh. Well, luckily my cons are all in the summer. Canadians don't do anything cool in the winter except for like snowboarding. I love my dead gay son.
Hello, sinner.
But yeah, that's my theory, guys. That's my theory. And it's less of a theory. I feel like saying a theory like really kind of validates the idea that like, you know, they were canonically trans, which they're not. Like they are not confirmed as anything, right? Like we simply do not know what they actually are. The theme they're tackling could literally just be both. It could literally be either, you know? We don't know. We don't know. So it's less of a theory and more of like here's another interpretation that you maybe should consider. a hypothesis. Oh, that reminds me. I've been working really hard on
Refuse to get a clue. After all that we've been through, I'm talking you and me. In the summer of '83. That was one hell of a fishing trip.
It was one hell of a fishing trip. I am the very model of a modern major general of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the facts historical from Marathon to Waterloo. I know the categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. And by another theorem, I am teeming with a lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. What do you guys think? I've been trying my best. I've been trying to learn. I've been trying to learn it. How'd I do? Say it faster? Well, I haven't learned it to go fast enough. I am the very model of a modern major general of information, vegetable. See, like, you know, it's hard. I gotta keep practicing. I am the very model of a modern major general of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England. I quote the fights historical with matter, little water. I'm losing it. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Right? But I have been doing research there. I have been doing research into my theory, right? Because I understand that I can't just be like, well, here's my theory. So I've been doing research. I've been looking at doujins of the character Aluka just to see how, like, you know, the artists are drawing them. It's kind of split. Some draw Aluka with a peepee, and others, you know, as a girl. So I think it is like a lot more split than I think I realized initially. But I do think it kind of leans to boy, towards boy a little bit. I think a lot of people did just assume that all of like the Zoldyck children are boys. Which isn't like a bad thing or anything, you know. It's not proof of anything. It's still not confirmed. But yeah, you know, I think a lot of the community does lead towards the idea of them being like a guy in general, but like it's not everywhere. And like I've definitely seen them drawn as a girl, you know. Yo, bro, do you think there's a? Why would I ever face reveal? Nah, Ross. Why would I ever do a face reveal? This is what I look like. I'm a tiger. What kind of face reveal could I possibly do? You're looking at my face right now. That's like what the stream is about. Feet reveal 1. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah, yeah, we'll keep on flying. Oh, dirty sock reveal? Would you like me to step on you with my dirty socks? And here's the other thing, like, I don't know. And this is like just kind of the way I've been thinking recently. But like, let's say Aluka does have a PP, but they also identify as a girl. You know what I mean? I'm kind of the same, right? But I'm not trans, you know? I'm still Noto Gonoko at heart. So, where do you draw the line, you know? Plus, I've got like a super fat pussy, you know? And I'm still a femboy. What? What, Gem? What is it, Gem Desu? Make love, not war! Step on me, stepdad. But yeah, that's my theory. That's my theory, guys. What do you think? Give me your theory. If you disagree, tell me why, you know? I'd like to hear. We sit alone and watch your light, my only friend through teenage nights, and everything I had to know, I heard it on the radio. I was watching a show on Netflix
Hello,
and it
sinner.
auto set AI voice acting. Dude, that's disgusting. I would be vile. I just don't even I just don't know who is using the AI voice acting ever. Like whoever is using that. Just ridiculous. Because I already think it's kind of a crime to watch anything other than sub, right? I've taken ketamine and I'm going to die. Well, it's okay, just relax. just chill out, man. Don't forget to pee. Oh, mamma mia! I can't stop pissing on myself. It's from the ketamine.
Cheer 100 Taiga has that mom said you gotta plug in the second controller so I can play God of War with you kinda stance.
I don't. It is God
That I pook mommy standing in the doorway stance.
Is Is God of War a multiplayer game? I don't even know. I've never played it. You know what I really want to play next though? I think the next like game I want to do a playthrough of is I've never played the original Half-Lives. I think I should. I think I should. I've missed out on like the titular game experience everybody else got, you know? Hi Taiga, I'm from Italy and you doing the Mario talk is really fucking funny. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Yo, Kitty, thank you for the 100 bits, by the way. And thank you for all the follows, guys. And Joel, thank you for the sub. 13 months. I don't know if I shouted that out. Thank you, Joel. God of War is a single-player game. I don't know if there's a multiplayer. I don't think so. Global Soft. All we hear is Radio Gaga. All we hear is goo goo gaga, boo boo ba ba. I too am Italian. I'm not Italian. I'm Irish. Oh my god. Hayate? Hello? Is that you outside? Ow! Hayate's outside my window. Hayate, come inside. It's cold out, baby. Oh my god. I'll be right back. I'm gonna open the door so she can get inside. I think she's... Oh no, she's behind me. Oh my god. She fucking teleported. Hayate, hey, what's up? Oh! How's it going? What's up, dude? Where have you been? Looking so cute. Look at you. Huh. Can you say hi? Can you say hi to the viewers? Can you say hi to everyone in the stream? Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Ow! That was a good hello. It was a very good hello. Good girl. Good girl. You're so smart. Ow! I know. Where have you been? You okay? You having a good day? Oh. No? What's wrong? What's wrong? Ow? Yeah? Can you tell me more? What else? What else did you do today? Huh? Ow? Ow! I know you're so good. Oh, you're such a good girl. I love her so much. She's my favorite dog in the whole world. Meanwhile, my husky won't make a single noise. My husky's broken. Your husky's not broken. No dogs are broken.
Hello, sinner.
She's very opinionated, yeah. She's got a lot of opinions on a lot of issues going on in the world. Isn't that right, Hayate? What do you think? What do you think about the politics? What about the politics, Hayate? What's going on in the world? Hayate! You cannot say that about the President of the United States. I know. But it's very controversial. No politics, Hayate. Oh god. Don't worry, we're not getting into that. We're not gonna get into it. Let the dog talk. They're right. No, they're speaking facts. God knows I want to. God knows I want to break free. What? What do you want? I can't play with you. I'm working. I'm working. Look, people are gifting subs so that I can. Oh, you're on me. Oh my god. Hayate. Oh, be careful. Hayate, look. Look, people just gifted 3 subs. For you. Because you're here. Ow! You're so. Aww. Ow!
Inky of us gifted 3 subscriptions.
What? I'm gonna make sure she has food. She might be hungry. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna make sure she's got food in her bowl. While I'm gone, I don't know, just like stare at my fucking thighs or something. I'll be RB. But life still goes on. I can't get used to living without you. Come by my side. I don't wanna live alone. She was hungry. Her food bowl was empty, so we filled it up. Now she's munching. I hope you guys enjoyed Hayate's little cameo. Thank you again for the 3 2 subs. You were so crazy with the support tonight. 348. That's the most subs we've gotten like ever in a single month, in a long time. Thank you so much. Thank you. God. If there's anything I do, let me know. God alive. Thanks for the nut shop, bro. I'll send 200 gift subs next time. Anytime, bro. It's not a nut shot, bro. It's just a little love tap, you know? Yo, bro. Same undies, bonk. Logged into Twitch for someone else. Abandoned mission for femboy. Life can be pretty simple sometimes, you know? Oh man, I found like an amazing karaoke cover of like the musical version of It's a Kind DSP? Not today. It's a Kind of Magic. Or no, it wasn't. It's, yeah, no, it isn't. Well, Play the Game. It was Play the Game. I found like a musical version for Play the Game. Okay. Original is best? Okay, original is great, but I actually like the slower version. I actually do like the slower version. Inside.
Rest your weary head and let your heart decide. It's so easy.
There's something about the slower version that just like, you'll see. Open up your mind and let me step inside. Rest your weary head and let your heart decide. It's so
Hello,
easy.
so easy. All you have to do is fall in love. Play the game. Everybody play the game of love. When you're feeling down and your resistance is low, take a cyber shopping trip and let yourself go. This is your life. Don't play hard to get. It's a free world. All you have to do is fall in love. Play the game. Everybody play the game of love. My game of love has just begun. Love